Halloween's growing up, I mean, we decorated. I remember carving my name, like, man, look at this is advanced, you know? But like, if somebody told me I was doing this 20 years ago, I wouldn't listen, that'd have been crazy. I am Titus Arensberg, and I'm a grown child that plays with his food for a living. The first pumpkin I can ever remember carving would be for my oldest daughter. But it was just a simple Dora the Explorer one, you know, it wasn't fancy, but at that time it was amazing. I thought that was the greatest thing I'd ever seen on a pumpkin, and in hindsight it wasn't. But it got me going, you know, so I carved more, you know, and I'd find time. And I was still working as a chef, but on the weekends or when normal people were sleeping, I was carving and creating, you know, just a mad pumpkin scientist, like, ooh, having fun. But it got me way beyond where I ever thought I'd get. My pumpkin carving process after a dozen plus years is I normally start tearing at the pumpkin. Just like go at it, you know, and I just start carving and the pumpkin decides, you know, by the end what it's going to be. And I've been known for my steampunk, like all the gears and everything else. At the end of the day, I'm a pumpkin carver, you know, I'm not out there saving lives. When I go shopping for pumpkins, it's actually the biggest part of my process, honestly. Like, if you saw me at the store, I'm the guy that's like, look at this one, I set it down, I'm halfway across the store, I turn around and go back, like, no, not that one. And I know what I'm looking for, like color-wise, I want like lighter orange ones that are softer. The dark orange ones are hard to get through the skin, and you can tell by the weight and the ribs. And yeah, it's a whole process of picking out pumpkins. I do not go and just throw them in a cart. It really is the big part of the process. A lot of people come up like, hey, I'm using the wrong tools. Like, I'm just getting the little scooper or, you know, that little saw that bends or breaks right away. They don't have an aisle at the store, you know, extreme pumpkin carving tools. So like, that's where you go, you know. No, I have drywall tools, you know, concrete tools. It's whatever you find that works. And, you know, yeah, I try to get away from knives. That's a big tip, you know, because you cut your fingers. Be patient. And let me tell you that my first pumpkin sucked. It didn't look like this. So I mean, I've done hundreds, I've done thousands to look like this. They don't look like that overnight.